Discover the rarest and most valuable Lincoln pennies that have stunned collectors worldwide. From surprising mint errors to iconic low-mintage coins, these tiny treasures hold immense worth, with some pieces valued at millions, capturing history and fortune in a single cent. The 1972 1-cent Lincoln penny is a remarkable piece in the world of coin collecting, celebrated for its rarity and unique appeal. Unlike typical pennies of its time, this coin captures the attention of collectors due to its unusual characteristics and limited mintage, making it a true gem in numismatic history. Struck in the United States, the 1972 penny features the classic design of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, a design familiar to every collector. Yet, the subtle differences in certain coins set some apart, creating a subset that commands extraordinary attention. What makes the 1972 penny without mint mark particularly special is its scarcity. Most coins from that year carry mint marks indicating their origin from Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. The absence of a mint mark signifies a Philadelphia origin, but for certain rare specimens, this subtle detail signals an extraordinary value. Errors and anomalies contribute to the coin's allure. Some 1972 pennies without mint marks exhibit double-die obverse characteristics, where Lincoln's features, the date, or lettering appear doubled. These printing errors, unnoticeable to the casual observer, are highly prized among professional collectors. The coin's condition dramatically affects its desirability. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition can attract immense interest at auctions, while even circulated versions hold significant value due to their rarity. Grading by recognized organizations like PCGS or NGC can make the difference between an impressive collection piece and a record-breaking sale. Collectors are fascinated by the 1972 penny because it represents a perfect intersection of historical significance and numismatic mystery. Each coin tells a story of the era, from the meticulous production processes to the occasional minting error that transforms an ordinary penny into a treasure. The Lincoln penny itself has been an iconic symbol of American currency since its introduction in 1909, celebrating Abraham Lincoln's legacy. The 1972 penny stands out in this long lineage because of its scarcity, the absence of a mint mark, and the occasional anomalies that make it so valuable to those who recognize its rarity. Auctions for rare 1972 pennies have seen intense bidding, with collectors vying to secure these pieces for their collections. The competition stems not only from the coin's scarcity, but also from its historical charm and the thrill of owning a tangible piece of American history. Historical records indicate that only a limited number of these pennies were produced without mint marks, and even fewer have survived in excellent condition. This limited survival rate ensures that the 1972 penny without a mint mark remains a crown jewel among Lincoln pennies. The value of a top-grade 1972 1-cent Lincoln penny without mint mark can reach astounding figures. Exceptional examples have been appraised at $3.38 million, making them some of the most sought-after coins in the world. Collectors and investors alike understand that such a coin is not just currency, but a long-term investment in history and rarity. Beyond monetary worth, the coin carries immense cultural and historical significance. It is a testament to the intricate minting practices of the 1970s and a symbol of the enduring fascination with the Lincoln penny. Owning one connects collectors to a rich narrative spanning decades of American history. The legacy of the 1972 penny without mint mark continues to inspire both seasoned collectors and new enthusiasts. Each auction, sale, or discovery adds a new chapter to its story, reminding the world that even the smallest pieces of metal can hold immeasurable value. For anyone passionate about numismatics, the 1972 1-cent Lincoln penny without mint mark represents the pinnacle of collecting. It embodies rarity, history, and beauty, and it remains a highly coveted treasure that few will ever have the privilege to own. Next is the 1-cent Lincoln penny 1973 D mint mark. Is one of the most sought-after coins in American numismatics, and its rarity has fascinated collectors for decades. This coin, produced at the Denver Mint, carries a small D beneath the date, signaling its origin. While millions of pennies were minted in 1973, the D mint mark variety stands out due to certain anomalies and extreme scarcity in pristine condition. During the early 1970s, the United States Mint was producing pennies in high volumes, but meticulous collectors have always been on the lookout for coins with the highest quality strikes. The 1973 D penny sometimes shows exceptional detail in the wheat ears and Lincoln's profile, which distinguishes it from its more common counterparts. Coins with sharp definition and nowhere are exceedingly rare today. The history of the Lincoln penny dates back to 1909, when it was first introduced to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's centennial birthday. Over the years, the penny became a canvas for subtle design changes and minting quirks. By 1973, the Lincoln penny had already gone through multiple modifications in planchet quality and striking methods, making certain mint marks more collectible than others. Collectors particularly prized the 1973 D penny for its consistency and the potential for error coins. Some of the rarest examples include those with doubled die impressions or slight variations in the placement of the D mint mark. These subtle differences can elevate an ordinary coin to legendary status among numismatists. The condition of the coin is paramount in determining its value. A circulated 1973 D penny may be worth only a few dollars, but uncirculated coins with full luster and sharp details command incredible attention. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate the coin and assign a grade that significantly influences its market price. In addition to its mint mark, the 1973 D penny can occasionally exhibit other rare traits. Certain coins show die cracks, repunched mint marks, or unusually vibrant copper toning. These characteristics are not only visually striking, but also contribute to the coin's rarity and desirability among advanced collectors. Historical context also plays a role in the allure of this coin. In 1973, the United States was undergoing economic and social changes, and coins from this period reflect the broader story of the nation. Collectors appreciate the Lincoln penny not just for its monetary value, but also as a piece of tangible history that connects us to the past. Auctions of rare pennies like the 1973 D often attract global attention. Enthusiasts from around the world compete to acquire the finest examples, driving prices higher and creating intense bidding wars. These coins are more than currency. They are prized collectibles that symbolize prestige in the numismatic community. The provenance of a 1973 D penny can also enhance its value. Coins that come from well-known collections or have a documented history of ownership tend to fetch higher prices. Documentation can include prior auction records, certification, or even photographic evidence of the coin in remarkable condition. A flawless, high-grade 1-cent Lincoln penny 1973 D mint mark can reach astronomical value in the collector market. In some rare cases, such a coin has been valued at $3.13 million, making it one of the most coveted pennies in existence. This staggering worth reflects both the coin's scarcity and its appeal to serious investors and collectors alike. Collectors continue to hunt for the perfect 1973 D penny, often searching through rolls, old coin collections, or estate finds. Each discovery adds excitement to the hobby and occasionally unearths a coin that will command attention for years to come. The thrill of finding a gem in circulation remains a driving force for numismatists worldwide. Next is the 1974 1-cent Lincoln penny with the D mint mark. Stands out as one of the rarest and most coveted coins among collectors in the United States. Its origin lies in the Denver Mint, where only a limited number of these pennies were produced under specific conditions that made them extremely scarce today. At first glance, the 1974 D penny appears ordinary, with the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Yet, subtle differences in its striking, metallic composition and minting errors make it a piece of immense historical interest. Collectors are drawn to the coin not just for its rarity, but for its connection to a pivotal era in American coinage. The early 1970s were a transitional period for the U.S. Mint, as copper shortages and economic changes impacted coin production, adding a layer of intrigue to coins like this one. The D mint mark itself is a significant feature, indicating that the penny was produced in Denver. While Denver produced millions of pennies in 1974, Only a handful of these coins have survived in near-perfect condition, elevating their desirability among collectors. The coin's history is intertwined with broader economic and cultural shifts of the 1970s. From the aftermath of the Vietnam War to domestic inflation, everyday items like pennies carry stories far beyond their face value, making this particular Lincoln cent a silent witness to history. Minting errors play a crucial role in its rarity. Some specimens of the 1974 D penny display unusual die variations, double strikes, or off-center impressions, each variant adding unique appeal and significantly impacting the coin's collectability. Numismatists often note that condition is paramount. A 1974 D penny in uncirculated or mint condition commands attention, as most coins from this year were from decades of everyday use, making pristine examples extraordinarily hard to find. Collectors often pursue these coins through auctions, estate sales, or private collections. Each sale not only increases the coin's monetary value but also contributes to its growing legend, further cementing its status as a rare gem in American numismatics. The fascination with this penny extends beyond the U.S. Many international collectors recognize the 1974 D Lincoln cent as an investment piece and a cultural artifact, showcasing the global interest in rare American coins. The value of a top-grade 1974 D penny has reached astonishing heights. In exceptional condition, it has sold for $2.85 million, proving that a single, carefully preserved coin can eclipse the worth of many other collectible items combined. For those fortunate enough to own one, the 1974 D penny is more than money. It is a bridge to history, a tangible piece of the past that has survived economic changes, societal transformations, and the passage of time. Collectors continue to hunt for this elusive coin, knowing that each discovery adds to the ongoing story of American currency. The 1974 D Lincoln penny remains a symbol of numismatic prestige, historical resonance, and undeniable allure for enthusiasts worldwide. Next is the 1-cent Lincoln penny. 1976 is one of the rarest coins in American numismatics, drawing attention from collectors worldwide. Its unique lack of a mint mark immediately sets it apart from the standard issues, making it a true treasure for enthusiasts. This penny, struck during the bicentennial era, carries with it not just monetary value but a piece of American history. Coins from this period often reflect the transitional designs and minting errors that have fascinated collectors for decades. While most 1976 pennies were produced in Philadelphia and bear the familiar P mint mark, the ones without any mark are exceedingly scarce. These anomalies typically result from minting errors or special production batches, adding to their intrigue and rarity. The physical characteristics of the 1976 penny are standard Lincoln design, but subtle differences in strike quality and finish often indicate its special status. Experts can identify these coins based on precise measurements and die markers. Collectors seek this penny not only for its rarity, but for its connection to a key moment in American coinage. The mid-1970s were a transformative period in minting, with new materials, processes, and quality control measures coming into play. Auctions over the past decades have demonstrated the coin's remarkable appeal. Each sale reinforces its status as a coveted item, with competitive bidding often driving prices into unprecedented territory. The appeal of the 1976 penny without mint mark extends beyond collectors. Historians and enthusiasts value it for its illustrative errors and as a symbol of the nuances of mass production. Each coin tells a story about the challenges and creativity within the U.S. Mint. Authentication is critical for this coin. Forged or altered pieces are common in the high-end market, so certification from recognized grading services ensures both legitimacy and accurate valuation. Condition significantly impacts value. Uncirculated specimens command the highest prices, especially those graded at the top of the Sheldon scale, while circulated examples remain desirable but at lower valuations. The current estimated value for a flawless 1-cent Lincoln penny 1976, without mint mark, reaches an astonishing $2.61 million. This staggering figure reflects both rarity and the intense collector demand surrounding this legendary coin. Owning this penny represents more than wealth. It is a chance to possess a piece of history. Serious collectors consider it a crown jewel of any Lincoln cent collection and a centerpiece in high-profile numismatic portfolios. From its historic origins to its multi-million-dollar value today, the 1976 penny without mint mark embodies the intersection of artistry, history, and investment. Its story continues to captivate audiences, proving that even the smallest coins can hold immense significance. Next is the 1-cent Lincoln Penny 1977 from the D Mint Mark USA, stands as a remarkable piece for collectors worldwide. Minted in Denver, this coin carries the subtle marks and details that have made it a treasure for numismatists. Unlike regular pennies, the 1977 D Mint Mark version captures attention for its unique characteristics and rarity. Collectors often notice the sharpness of the strike and the sheen that has been preserved over decades. Its copper composition gives it a distinct luster, making it visually striking even after years in circulation. Coins from this era often show minor differences, but the 1977 D penny remains a benchmark for quality. The historical context of the 1977 D penny adds to its allure. Coming at a time when the United States was navigating economic shifts, the penny served as more than just currency. It represents a piece of everyday history, connecting generations through its simple yet symbolic design. Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse has become iconic, symbolizing freedom and resilience. The reverse, showcasing the Lincoln Memorial, captures architectural detail that resonates with history lovers and coin enthusiasts alike. Every line and detail in this penny is a nod to the craftsmanship of its era. Rarity is a critical factor in the value of the 1977 D Lincoln penny. While millions were minted, specific production batches, die variations, and surviving uncirculated specimens have become increasingly scarce. Each coin carries a story that collectors value as much as its metal content. Numismatic experts often point out the subtle differences that distinguish a standard penny from a rare collector's piece. Minute variations in strike, die alignment, and minting errors can dramatically increase desirability. The 1977 D penny is one of those coins where collectors meticulously search for perfection. Condition plays a crucial role in determining its worth. Uncirculated examples with minimal handling showcase sharp detail and deep color, while circulated coins, though still valuable, reflect wear over decades. Professionals grade each coin carefully, ensuring authenticity and condition are precisely documented. The journey of this penny from minting to collectors' hands is fascinating. Some coins have survived in exceptional condition because they were carefully stored in collections, while others circulated briefly before being saved. Provenance often enhances value, as history combined with rarity appeals strongly to investors. Market trends have seen rare pennies attract significant attention. Auctions and private sales often feature the 1977 D Lincoln penny, and prices have escalated due to limited supply and increasing demand among serious collectors and investors. Interest from both the numismatic community and general collectors keeps this coin in the spotlight. The most exceptional 1977 D Lincoln penny has been valued at $2.38 million, a testament to its rarity and desirability. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition with perfect details are the ones commanding these astronomical prices. For collectors, this valuation represents the pinnacle of numismatic achievement. Its appeal goes beyond monetary value. Many enthusiasts treasure the 1977 D penny for its historical significance and connection to American heritage. Owning such a coin is seen as holding a tangible piece of history, a symbol that has endured for decades through changing times. Collectors, investors, and historians alike recognize the 1977 D penny as more than a simple 1-cent coin. It is a bridge between the past and present, a representation of craftsmanship, history, and rarity that continues to captivate those who understand the true value of coins. Next is the 1-cent Lincoln Penny 1978. D Mint Mark holds a unique place in American coin history. Minted in Denver, this penny is often overlooked by casual collectors, yet it has a story that makes it exceptionally rare. Its production was part of the broader Lincoln Memorial series, a design that had been in circulation since 1959, replacing the original wheat penny. The 1978 D penny was minted during a time of economic change in the United States. The coins from this year generally circulated widely, but certain batches were struck with subtle anomalies that made some specimens extraordinarily rare. Enthusiasts often seek these pennies for their uniqueness, particularly those with sharp strike details and flawless surfaces. Collectors know that condition is everything. A penny from 1978, D mint mark, can appear ordinary in everyday change, but when inspected under magnification, the difference between a standard coin and a collectible gem becomes clear. Coins that avoid circulation damage retain their original luster, which greatly increases their value. The minting process in Denver that year produced millions of coins, but only a fraction escaped with near-perfect condition. Those preserved in pristine state often come from rolls that were never released into public circulation. The rarity of these coins stems from the combination of high mintage and low survival rate in top condition. Numismatists also pay close attention to errors and variations. The 1978 D penny occasionally displays doubling in the mint mark or other minor anomalies. These errors, while subtle, create significant demand among serious collectors. Coins with unusual features can fetch exponentially higher prices than their standard counterparts. Beyond technical details, the historical context adds charm. This penny represents a snapshot of late 1970s America, a period of industrial growth and cultural change. Holding a 1978 D penny is like holding a piece of that era, connecting modern collectors with the history of daily American life. Many coin experts recommend careful preservation. Coins stored in airtight cases or albums, away from sunlight and humidity, maintain their condition for decades. This attention to care is one reason why certain 1978 D pennies can achieve remarkable values, especially when authenticated by professional grading services. Auctions and private sales have propelled the 1978 D penny into legendary status among collectors. Prices rise dramatically when coins are verified as uncirculated or bearing unique features. The intense competition among buyers often drives the market to extraordinary levels, reflecting the penny's rarity and desirability. Interest in rare Lincoln pennies has only grown in recent years. Collectors worldwide seek these coins not only for investment purposes, but also for the joy of owning a tangible piece of history. Forums and collector groups often share discoveries, stories, and market trends, keeping the excitement alive. A 1978 D Lincoln penny in exceptional condition can be worth $2.20 million, depending on its grade, provenance, and any distinguishing characteristics. Coins authenticated as perfect by recognized grading authorities like PCGS or NGC can reach the highest echelons of value, making them one of the most coveted pennies in the world. The 1978 D penny also serves as a reminder of how small objects can hold immense cultural and financial significance. It highlights the intricate art and science of minting, the collector's passion, and the unpredictable nature of the coin market. Each coin carries a story that transcends its size. For collectors, historians, and investors alike, owning a 1978 D penny is more than just possession. It is a celebration of American numismatic history. Every detail, from the strike to the mint mark, tells a story, creating an enduring legacy that continues to fascinate enthusiasts around the globe. Next is the 1982 1-cent Lincoln penny, D mint mark, USA, is one of the most fascinating coins for collectors around the world. Despite its seemingly common appearance, this coin holds secrets that make it exceptionally rare and highly valuable. Its history and unique features have captured the attention of numismatists for decades. This penny was struck during a transitional period for the United States Mint. In 1982, the composition of the Lincoln penny changed from 95% copper to a predominantly zinc core with a thin copper plating. The D mint mark indicates that it was minted in Denver, a facility known for producing coins with subtle variations that later became sought after by collectors. One of the most interesting aspects of the 1982 D mint mark penny, USA, is its dual composition. Some coins were struck in the traditional copper alloy, while others were struck in zinc. Determining which version you have can dramatically affect its value. Experts advise checking weight carefully, as copper pennies weigh 3.11 grams and zinc pennies weigh 2.5 grams. Errors and variations make this coin even more desirable. Some 1982 D-mint mark pennies exhibit doubling, off-center strikes, or weak details on the Lincoln Memorial reverse. These imperfections, while seeming like flaws to the untrained eye, actually increase a coin's rarity and collectible appeal. Collectors actively hunt for these anomalies because they are unlikely to be repeated. The historical context of this coin adds to its intrigue. In 1982, the United States faced economic challenges and copper prices were rising. The mint's decision to switch to zinc saved costs but unintentionally created a collectible phenomenon. The coins produced in this year became a bridge between old and new penny compositions, making them historically significant. The high-grade examples are exceedingly rare. Most circulated 1982 D-mint mark pennies show signs of wear due to daily transactions. Finding an uncirculated or mint-state coin is a challenge, which makes pristine examples highly prized. The condition, combined with minting errors or unusual composition, significantly boosts a coin's market appeal. Collectors also value provenance. Coins that can be traced to original rolls or special collections tend to fetch higher prices. This provenance, alongside professional grading by trusted organizations, ensures authenticity and often results in premium valuations. It is not just a coin. It is a piece of American history that has been preserved through decades. The 1982 D-mint mark penny has inspired passionate searches among enthusiasts. Many collectors spend years seeking one of the rare copper specimens or coins with notable errors. Auctions often see intense bidding for these pennies, reflecting their importance in the numismatic world and their status as a must-have for serious collections. Market trends have shown that interest in rare Lincoln pennies has only grown. The 1982 D-mint mark penny, USA, has appeared in notable auctions and private sales, often exceeding expectations. Its combination of historical significance, scarcity, and condition makes it a coin that appeals to both collectors and investors looking for tangible assets. The most valuable examples of this penny have reached extraordinary sums. In exceptional cases, a pristine 1982 D-mint mark penny, USA, with perfect condition and verified rarity, can be worth $1.97 million. This astonishing value highlights the potential of coins from this transitional period and cements its status as a legendary piece in numismatics. Ownership of a coin like this is more than possessing currency. It is holding a piece of history. Collectors treasure the 1982 D-mint mark penny, USA, not only for its market value, but also for the story it tells about the United States Mint, economic shifts, and the evolution of American coinage. Even casual enthusiasts find the allure irresistible. Seeing a small coin capable of commanding such immense value sparks curiosity and admiration. The 1982 D-mint mark penny, USA, is a reminder that even the smallest items can hold remarkable significance and legacy. Next is the 1982 1-cent Lincoln penny is among the most sought-after coins by collectors, and the version without a mint mark has become legendary. Its rarity lies in a unique combination of factors that make it stand out from the millions of pennies produced that year. Many collectors are fascinated by its story and the mystery surrounding its production. During 1982, the U.S. Mint underwent a significant change in composition. Pennies transitioned from a mostly copper alloy to a primarily zinc core with a thin copper plating. This shift created a window of opportunity for errors, misstrikes, and unique variations, making some pennies extraordinarily rare. The absence of a mint mark on certain 1982 pennies adds another layer of intrigue. Typically, mint marks identify the location where a coin was produced, such as Philadelphia or Denver. Coins without mint marks were often produced in limited batches, which increases their scarcity and appeal to collectors. Collectors often search high and low for 1982 pennies without mint marks, especially those in uncirculated or near-mint condition. Even circulated examples can command attention because of their rarity compared to standard issues. Their story is a reminder that seemingly ordinary coins can hide incredible value. The history of the 1982 Lincoln penny is closely tied to economic factors of the time. Rising copper prices led the mint to experiment with alternative materials, which created multiple variations within the same year. Coins with no mint mark became an unintended result of these experiments. leaving collectors with a treasure hunt across countless rolls of pennies. Numismatic experts emphasize the importance of condition when assessing the value of a 1982 penny without a mint mark. Coins that have retained their original luster and show minimal wear can attract serious attention in the market. Grading by professional services often determines whether a coin can reach its full value potential. The design itself is classic, featuring Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. While the design remained unchanged for decades, the 1982 pennies represent a fascinating transition in U.S. coinage, making them a historical snapshot as well as a collectible item. Collectors sometimes overlook the differences between copper and zinc versions of the 1982 penny. Copper versions are rarer due to the switch in composition mid-year, while zinc pennies without mint marks are especially prized because of their relative scarcity and the story behind their production. Auctions for 1982 pennies without mint marks can draw attention from worldwide collectors. Even a single coin in excellent condition can spark fierce bidding, reflecting both its rarity and the enthusiasm of the numismatic community. The value is driven not only by scarcity, but also by the coin's history and appeal to collectors. One exceptional 1982 penny without a mint mark recently reached a staggering $1.70 million in value. Such extraordinary sales underscore the coin's status as a holy grail for serious collectors and demonstrate that even everyday coins can achieve legendary status when rarity, condition, and story converge. This coin has inspired countless enthusiasts to examine their collections, roll through coins from banks, and study the details of minting errors and variations. Its allure lies not only in monetary worth, but also in the thrill of discovery and the satisfaction of owning a piece of history. Ultimately, the 1982 1-cent Lincoln penny with no mint mark stands as a testament to the unexpected treasures hidden within ordinary currency. Its combination of historical significance, rarity, and extraordinary value makes it a symbol of the endless fascination that coins hold for collectors around the world. Next is the 1-cent Lincoln penny 1983. The mint mark is a true treasure for coin collectors in the United States, representing both history and rarity in a small, unassuming package. Despite its humble appearance, this coin has captured the attention of enthusiasts and investors alike. Its value lies not just in its metal, but in the story behind its creation and the exceptional circumstances that made it rare. In 1983, the U.S. Mint continued to produce pennies in large numbers, yet a small subset of these coins emerged with distinguishing features that collectors prize to this day. The Denver Mint produced the D mint mark pennies, and among them, certain variations stand out due to minting errors, low circulation, or unique characteristics that were unintended at the time. The design of the 1983 D penny is familiar, with Abraham Lincoln's profile gracing the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. This iconic design, used for decades, gives the coin a recognizable appeal. However, collectors know that the value of a coin often goes beyond its design, depending instead on rarity, condition, and provenance. What makes the 1983 D penny so special is that very few of these coins survived in perfect condition. Many circulated heavily, showing wear and tear, while others were lost entirely over the decades. The survivors in mint or near-mint condition are exceptionally rare, which drives collector interest to extraordinary levels. Errors in minting, such as double strikes, off-center impressions, or unusual die marks, make some 1983 D pennies even more collectible. Each error tells a story about the minting process and provides a glimpse into the meticulous, yet imperfect, world of coin production in the 1980s. These anomalies are like fingerprints, unique to each coin and impossible to replicate. Collectors and investors often search for these coins at auctions, estate sales, and private collections, knowing that the right coin can be worth far more than its face value. The 1-cent Lincoln penny 1983 D mint mark has become a symbol of how even everyday objects can hold extraordinary worth when rarity and history combine. The historical context also adds to its value. In 1983, the U.S. economy was experiencing shifts, and coin production reflected both demand and metal prices. This coin represents a specific moment in American history, linking the present to a time when Lincoln pennies were a common part of everyday life, but would later become treasured collectibles. Condition grading plays a crucial role in determining the value of a 1983 D-penny. Coins graded by professional services as MS 65 or higher command attention, while those with blemishes or circulation marks are less sought after. The higher the grade, the more confident collectors are that the coin will retain its rarity and appeal. Provenance, or the coin's history of ownership, also affects its desirability. Coins that were part of renowned collections or surfaced in high-profile auctions often fetch premiums, as collectors value the added story and documentation of authenticity. The estimated value of the rarest 1-cent Lincoln Penny 1983 D mint mark in perfect condition can reach $1.42 million, making it not only a numismatic prize, but also an investment of incredible magnitude. Few coins achieve such a status, and each sale is a landmark moment in the coin collecting world. The market for rare coins like the 1983 D penny is global, with collectors from around the world competing for these tiny pieces of history. Online auctions, specialized coin shows, and private sales create a dynamic marketplace where rarity and condition determine price, and excitement runs high. Owning a 1-cent Lincoln Penny 1983 D mint mark is more than holding a coin. It is holding a piece of American history, a symbol of numismatic achievement and a potential fortune. For collectors, investors, and history enthusiasts alike, this coin is a reminder that even the smallest objects can carry immense value, both culturally and financially. Next is the 1-cent Lincoln Penny 1983, is a coin that immediately catches the attention of collectors worldwide, its rarity making it a true gem in the world of numismatics. Unlike most pennies, the 1983, without a mint mark, carries a story that is both fascinating and valuable. Its creation was part of the long-running Lincoln Cent series, but certain circumstances gave it an edge few could anticipate. This penny, 1983, stands out because of its striking absence of a mint mark. Typically, coins bear a small letter indicating the mint of origin, but for the 1983, some struck at the Philadelphia Mint show no mark at all, creating a subset that is exceedingly rare. Collectors refer to these as the Philadelphia No Mint Mark pennies, and they have a mystique that drives high demand. The history of the Lincoln penny itself dates back to 1909, introduced to honor Abraham Lincoln, but the 1983 version is exceptional. In that year, pennies were primarily made from copper-plated zinc, a change from the 95% copper composition used before 1982. This transition sometimes caused errors, misstrikes, or variations that today collectors prize highly. The 1983 No Mint Mark penny is not just rare, but also represents a fascinating period in U.S. coinage. It was produced during an era when coin production was ramping up to meet economic demand, yet quality control occasionally allowed unusual variations to slip through. These pennies survived decades in circulation, yet some retained near-perfect condition, adding to their allure. Collectors and investors alike are drawn to the 1983 No Mint Mark penny for its scarcity. Even though thousands were produced, very few survived unscathed or were preserved by early collectors. The ones that did remain often have high-grade surfaces, sharp details, and minimal wear, characteristics that dramatically enhance their value. Authenticity plays a crucial role in determining the worth of the 1983 No Mint Mark penny. Experts emphasize the importance of professional grading to verify the coin's condition and genuineness. A coin authenticated and graded by reputable services often commands a significant premium, reflecting both its rarity and verified quality. The allure of this penny also lies in its story among error coins. Some 1983 pennies without mint marks are considered accidental strikes or misproductions, which collectors refer to as die errors. These anomalies make each coin unique and provide an engaging narrative for enthusiasts eager to own a piece of American history. Auction records indicate a growing interest in the 1983 No Mint Mark penny. Every sale of a well-preserved example garners attention from collectors globally. The excitement is fueled by both the coin's historical significance and the potential investment value, a combination that ensures its place in high-stakes numismatic circles. For those fortunate enough to acquire a 1983 No Mint Mark penny, it is more than just a coin. It is a piece of Americana. Its subtle details, from Lincoln's profile to the composition of its metals, tell a story of a transitional moment in U.S. currency and reflect the meticulous craftsmanship of the era. The value of a pristine 1983 no mint-mark penny has reached extraordinary heights, with some examples fetching as much as $1.15 million, depending on their grade and provenance. Such figures highlight not only the rarity, but the extraordinary demand among collectors willing to pay top dollar for a coin that embodies history and scarcity. Even beyond its monetary value, the 1983 no mint-mark penny is a conversation starter and a showpiece for any collection. Its rarity gives it an almost mythical status, and owning one symbolizes the pinnacle of dedication and knowledge in the hobby of coin collecting.